G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Jawoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we're coming back into our Mega City series on the brink of a very big day. I'm up on my little rafter up here so I can watch the sunrise and feel the sun rays give me any sort of warmth before I head off into the cold, dank heart of the wilderness. I need to pedal myself all the way back to my house. It's a long way away, and my plan of coming down to the Winter City and finding some vehicle stuff has gone tits up very quickly, and I haven't got anything to speak of, so I have to get on a push bike right through the wasteland, through the desert, all the way back up north, all the way back to my apartment building up there to get ready for the horde night in only a matter of hours. Well, it's tomorrow night, so I've got a little bit of time to sort my shit out, but not that much, not as much as I'd like. I'm taking most of this stuff home. I'm actually leaving quite a bit behind because there's not really much more in here that I think I really need. Like some mods, some stuff, some repair kits, whatnot. Nothing really that pressing or important for me. So may as well just leave it behind in case future Josh needs it later on down the road. 3 for some free experience. Yeah, nothing in there. Alright, well, let's turn you off, leave some food behind, grab that frame, let's get cracking. No time for, well, there's no good time for a bike ride at any stage of the day, but if you're gonna do it, may as well get it over and done with early. There's a wandering horde that's showed up during the night, I suppose, and kind of got lost along its way, and it's just kind of hanging out next to my house over here. Can I, in fact, real quick, I did manage to squeeze in another mod. I grabbed the structural brace mod out of my machete, out of the bleeding mod instead, and put that mod into my crossbow, so it's doing even more damage than it was a moment ago. It's a shame I can't shoot to save my bloody life because I'm missing things by a country mile. There we go. Center mass for everyone. If we're doing, what, like 500 damage per pop, even just hitting him in the nipples, then why wouldn't I aim for it? Speaking of nips. Als, how are you, love? Good to see ya. I mean, it's cold out here, but not nearly as cold as your, well, previous embrace. With my morning murder chores done. I thought you were a landmine for a second. You kind of were a bit of a different kind. A venomous mine rather than an explosive one. With my morning murder chores done, I'm going to jump on my bike and start cracking on. Have a little gander at the vending machine over here before I cruise on out of here as well. Want to make sure if there is... Oh, come on game. There you go. If there is some looting candy around, I'm here to grab it. Although... I mean, let's talk seriously about this. I spent a week out here in a higher loot stage area, desperately fondling about looking for anything of value to me, and it wasn't until I didn't have loot candy running in me for me to actually find something. I found that SMG schematic, which I'm very excited about making, when I didn't have loot candy going for me. Okay, hang on, no, that's the wrong gun, this one. Ow. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to get out of here. There are nightmares in the winter. A part of me does kind of wonder, because I'm having so much trouble finding that stuff, and I've hit every servo I possibly can, I'm starting to wonder that maybe my loot stage is too high. Maybe I've gone past where the game expects me to have found some mini bike stuff, so it's just not offering it to me anymore. Is that a thing? Can that be a thing? Let's quickly just bonk you to sit you down and call in all your cohort. Man, 2 direwolves and I've got nibbled a little bit. I'm not feeling too crash hot right now. Left most of my medical supplies back at home. But I did just want to scatter your bones amongst the snowdrifts. But I wanted to get some meat out of you. So when I do get back home again, in fact, I'm just going to put some things in you. I do have a couple of snacks waiting for me. Crossing the boundary and heading into the wasteland. Just trying to get my eyes peeled for... big old zombie bears that just woke up from his zombified hibernation. And soldier boys as well. Now, I'm always tempted when I'm coming through here to try and murder a couple of them because, you know, they might drop a loot bag or something like that and that might give me something good. But I think given the nature of the last 5 minutes of my life where every wolf I got up against gave me what for, it might be a better idea just for me to skedaddle back home. I've got that SMG I need to make. I probably need to prioritize that. I can see the silhouette of Dishong all the way in the distance. I know I do have my desert house not too far away from there, but I'm pretty sure I emptied that of anything of value the last time I was out here. Am I being tailed by any pelicans? Yes, I am. I'll just wait for you. In fact, no, I was gonna... Was that you, Squad? God, it sounded much closer, but no, it's just you. That's fine. I'm going to quickly use that because I'm looking a bit worse for wear. No one else around. No, we're all fine and dandy. Nice. Okay. Yeah, there's some things out in the Wasteland I do kind of want to go and have a squiz at. I know there's a couple of houses a little bit further north on the other side of the mountain. I want to get up there at some point, but I have to, for once in my life, stay focused on the task at hand and not immediately get distracted. Holy shit, it happened. I was right on the edge. I was like, you know, before I leave and go into the desert, maybe I'll just quickly murder this soldier who's trailing up behind me. And sure as shit, there you go, a loot bag. Could it be? Could it be the lucky moment? Come on! Oh no, just some ammo and some recog that would actually help for a lot of what I'm playing with at the moment. Like, if I have a horde knight, range of plus 50%, that would be pretty handy. Speaking of pretty handy, I like my odds on this one. Nah. Probably well too short. The thing with the bolts, it seems to be, is they fly very flat and very quick, but then their drop-off is exceptionally fast. Rather than the arrow where it's got a nice loop to it, a bolt will go flat and then immediately go, like, straight down. So I was probably well short on that one. But either way, we're out of the Wasteland, we're good, we're glistening, morning sun's abreast, pelicans are still around. Piss off, please. I'm heading home. While I'm down here actually, and not like actively raiding somewhere, I might try and head about and clean up some of these derpos around. Yes, I know I'm getting distracted, but it's fine, you know, it's on the way home. It's like when you're driving back to your house and you duck on through the Macca's drive-thru to pick up a cheeky fluzzer. Of course, that's still going home, it's fine. So I'll go and get like number 5, that seems right in town. Try and get number 4 as well. I've got a bunch of them all over the place. I doubt I'll find all of them, but I'm going to give it a whirl anyway. See how we go. I don't have a whole lot of space, but they rarely have that much in them. And what they do have can usually be stacked when I'm already carrying. I'm heading through the center of town. Ooh, there's a demon doggy just there, but I'm doing my utmost to not get distracted by anything shiny. I'm heading exactly where I need to go and not making any other sort of egregious detours. I don't know, I can't guarantee if I saw like a fresh, pristine, unopened, like robotics place or even like a past gas or something, I wouldn't be tempted to have a quick little dawdle through there and see what's going on for me. But more importantly, there's a little vending machine icon out this side that I want to go and put some money into and see what I can get. Seeing as candy's so hard to come by these days, it'd be rude not to at least try. I've forgotten where the vending machine actually is. I think maybe it was upstairs? Was it? Somewhere in here? There you are. At the top of the office block. What have you got inside you? My quest to find sugar butts is no longer needed, but I appreciate the effort on that one. Look, normally I'm yelling at the gods for not giving me what I'm asking for. I pleaded with them for sugar butts for so long. It's about time they finally showed up. It's good to know there's only like a 3-month waiting period for things to get shipped about. So this is where the marker, oh, let's just say this is where the marker is for my derpo, and sure as shit there it is. There's the plume. Didn't last long, but lasted long enough for me to get the results. I relate to that on a personal level. I'm gonna quickly get out here though and see what's in the box. Where'd you go? You're right there. You're right there. I'm chock-a-block, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. Open supply crates. Meat stew recipe, thank you very much. And a bundle of food. I'm not going to bother opening it now because it'll just take up extra space. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Success already. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can find number 4 as well. Good day. Good day for a cheeky little adventure. You weren't invited, though. Piss off. I'm trying to get this derpo, but it's making me do my most hated thing. That's going even vaguely uphill. I'm trying my best, though. We've also left the desert biome, which means my loot stage isn't nearly as good as it was, so the derpo won't be as good as it could have been. Nice spot, though. See, this is what I kind of like. I like the idea of having, like, if I was going to build myself a base from scratch, which I should do again at some point, actually. It's been a while since I built a from-scratch horde base, or even a house, really. Like, building something up here on a mountain overlooking a city like that, it's getting me all fizzy. I'm gonna have to do that now. I want to do that. I've made it to the marker, but not a lot of luck. Look at that. This game is basically just like a real estate simulator for me. I'm just cruising around looking for places that I think have the best views, and that's where I want to live. Like if let's just take a little break from my adventure getting back home and playing the zombie game I'm currently in to quickly ogle the countryside. You gotta take a moment to appreciate the nice things. But if I was gonna build like up on this like spire over here, right? How could you not? How could you not? You got a whole city down there ready to be looted. Admittedly, getting yourself back up to the top of the hill would be a pain in the dickhole, but I like it. I like it a lot. I like this Mega City world generation I've got going on at the moment. It makes cool worlds and I like it. So if I saw it from foreseen over there, didn't have the foresight to do anything better with this, but there we go. That is actually 700 meters away on the nip. God, how did I manage to do that so bloody well? So people, it was on Twitter or the comments, got where it was. People were saying that the derpos usually come down at 700 meters away from where you see them. Does that mean it's going to be closer or further away? Oh, I don't know, but I can keep like traipsing through the mountainside forever and never find it. Maybe I'll just jump on my bike and head back in that direction. Hopefully I'll see it. The problem is though, like if it's already spawned in the plume and I've missed it, does it spawn again or am I shit out of luck? I'm probably shit out of luck. I'm just letting my momentum take me down the hill while I'm doing donuts in my vision trying to find the bloody thing. Nothing, which means I might have put the marker at the wrong place. But like, did I miss like left or did I miss right? I'm not sure which one it is. It's only 10:30. It's got a little bit more time to play about in the hillside out here and see what I can find. It may be worthwhile, it may be not, but now that I know that it's out here somewhere, it's like Schrodinger's loot. If I don't find it, it's a DD or a mini bike. If I do find it, it's probably just some lead and maybe a brass trophy. Oh, there it is there. Okay, good. That's like the hilltop I was standing on a second ago. How did I miss it? It got real dark and ominous out here all of a sudden, but that's okay. I saw the last dregs of that smoky goodness. Give me you, smoky like a good whiskey. I mean, that's just fuel and some food. Okay, look, it's not great, but it's not... it's kind of terrible. It's not... At this point in the game, it's not really what I was hoping for. I get it, game. Right, you just pissed all over my face with that loot offering. You don't need to do it literally as well. Time to jump back on the road and head back from whence I came along the really long road that heads along the eastern side of this city. Oh, don't fall down the gutter though. Have I been through you? I'm sure I have because I've been very desperate for a... Ooh. Have I not? Moz, have I not been through here before? I know, it blew my mind as well. Right. I know I said I wasn't getting distracted, and I made it through almost an entire half of a day before I did. But it's DD! Would I make sacrifices for DD? Yes, several times over. I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna have to do it. Deeds, if you're in here, I'm coming for you. What I'm gonna do, because I don't actually want to, like, raid all of the shelves out the front, which is how I normally tell if I've been somewhere or not before. Rather than do that, ooh, cheeky coffees, thank you. I might have just slurp up one of those on the go. Rather than do that, I'm just gonna leave a pillar at the front so I know that I've been here before, even if some of the things aren't especially looted. Ooh, you came out of the woodwork very bloody quickly, but then... Well, your head's almost attached. A bit of spit and a bit of duct tape and you'll be right to go again in no time. Scrap you, piss that off. I can't really put much more of this into the bike, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. But this is what we came for. This is what we came for. Come on, Deeds. Come on, Deeds. I can feel the fizz of knowing you're nearby. They're all coming from everywhere to protect you, but you're gonna be my new best friend. Start with the cardboard box because it's the least exciting option. Scrap you, take the iron. What's in you? Parts of DD, not DD herself. Another derpo. Hang on. Hang on. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, you're all the way back over that way, though. I just came from that way. That's a little frustrating. What are we even up to now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay, let's just mark that as 4 then. Let's go here. Let's go that one. 4 scene. And then, I don't know, all the way out that way. Let's try the same kind of method though. 700 like meter mark seems to be the right option. So like there, 500, 700. So about that on that line. Out back near Bob's Boars actually. Let's go this one. 4. Okay, I'll get out there in a jiffy. I've got some unfinished work to finish though. Check the other box, Mo Power box. Ooh, I'll scrap you for the lead. I'll take the electrical parts. We even have... Nah, I'll piss that off then, never mind. Quickly grab some fluids out of you. Thank you very much. We'll check the roof before we carry on. Ooh, there's one more. I heard the flap, and I panicked. Where did the flap go? There was a flap. There's the flap. All right, boom, and then, oh, that was terrible, Josh. Bang, average. You tripped over the bloody gutter of the roof and shanked all of your shots. That's the excuse I'm going to use for it. Not your best effort by a margin. Take that. Okay, what's in you? I don't need you at all. I'll actually just eat you. I hate the rest of like the random food I found along the trip as well. Scrap that. Take the ammo. Take you as well in case I need you later on. Scrap you for the lead. Okay, last but not least, here we go. Lucky last again. Come on, Dee. Damn it, Dee. Where the shit are ya? I think this is the one. Yeah, it is. That had the cheeky box out the back. Jump on through there. There's probably a zombie guarding it, but I do not give two shits about that. No, there's no one here, so we're fine. Come on. Ah, dang. Scrap all that, read the books, and carry on like we still have hopes in our hearts, even though it's been trodden on way too much. God, it's like the days of finding Arlene shacked up in a shack with 2 cowboys way back when. I'm just miserable. I miss her. And oh man, there's a new tier 4 AK in the freaking school bus. Oh no, it's just a regular bus, not a school bus. That makes it much more acceptable, it's fine. What are you doing? 49.3 compared to 47.6. You're actually a better one. Very interesting. Okay, and actually I can put the muzzle brake mod onto you as well, so I'll take both. Oh, I can't take both of you, actually. Never mind, grab that one, chuck you both into them, grab the purple dye. Thank you for your service, previous tier 4 AK, but about to find a new and improved version of ya. Grab you, chuck you over them, scrap you for the machine gun parts, I suppose, if I ever do want to make myself an M60. And in fact, while I'm at it, no, repair kit, I know I have the stuff to do it. Quickly make one of those just to repair up that AK. Get it right and spiffing again. That POI there, that's the one I was really badly trying to explain the other day. The one that's like all walled off and got like the sewer system down underneath. You can't open this hatch without going down and pressing the button down below. There's the derpo over that way. There we go. Look, that seagull was just trying to warn me that I'd accidentally pedaled past it and I was about to miss the thing I came out here to do. But yeah, that's the POI I was talking about. Not going to stop and raid it right now. Although now that that plume's gone, how the shit am I going to find that box? Oh, never mind. It's right there. Hey, look. Turns out I found it. Ooh, 50 lockpicks. Cheeky baked spud as well. All right. Easy as. Let's get you back off my map again and continue our journey back home. Just a small little pit stop. It's fine. It's a long bike ride in nothing but a straight line. What I wouldn't do for some dinosaur power right now, get some skip in my kangaroo and get around here just a little bit quicker. Unfortunately, don't really have that option. So all I'm really doing, as I'm about to do right now, is just keep my eyes peeled for any purple cubes, nope, that might still be working. There's a lot of zombies around. I'm not really in the mood to deal with all your shenanigans right now. I'm really only snacky and desperate to get home. It's now 10 to 3. Oh man, still so much further to go as well. I've only just made it like halfway. Don't do it, Josh. Don't do it. Resist the temptation. There will be another day. You don't have to scrounge through every electronics place you see every time you see it. I want to though. Just like for the extra storage as well. DD's just, I mean, I'd be lying if I wasn't asking for a purely for companionship. I was going to claim that it's because of the extra storage, so I don't think it seems so utterly pathetic. But look, it's a miserable, lonely life out here. There's not a lot of conversation to be had with a bunch of deadheads. I'd rather talk to a brick wall, because the facial expressions are about the same. I'm back on the outskirts of my pine forest city, so what is, now that I'm here, wow, that's a pretty significant drop. My loot stage is now only 53. Which I don't think is even, like, if I went and raided the passing gas with that, would I even find mini bike stuff? I doubt it. Like, sure, like, the higher game stage might give me gyro or motorcycle or jeep gubbins, but would I even find, like, the mini bike handlebars being out here? I don't think so. I really don't. I really only come back to the Pine Forest to fight the Horde anyway, but I don't know. It's kind of sad knowing that there's a bunch of boxes here that I could go and open up, but not find anything inside. I'm sticking to the ring road around the city because there is a bit of wilderness like between me and the border mountains out that way. Or is that no, that was the mountains, wasn't it? You can see just kind of in the distance out there. There was also a derpo just out here. This is actually a bigger plains than I thought I had access to. There's trees, there's rocks, there's probably some like nodes and stuff around as well, which is kind of exciting. But where's that derpo gone down? Should it be just out here? There's an iron node there. This is all good exploration, all good to know, valuable intel on what's around my house. Where is this bloody thing though? It should be just here. Come on, show your plume. Where are ya? I'm like right on top of the marker and I've put the quick waypoint down. Ooh, okay, so, oh, there it is there. I was going to say, so it's just under 700, so maybe I need to go a little bit further out to find it, and sure enough, span about, and it showed me where it plumes from. There you are. There you are. Continuing the trend of today of, ooh, go away, of opening up a bunch of derpos. Ooh, I'll raid you, and I'll take you home with me. That might be a little bit fun. Bunch of ranged mods. I've got a box of mods at home already, so that's not too shabby. 2 question mark, get rid of you, get rid of 2 scene as well. So really, there's that one, which is all the way back in the winter biome, which I'm not going to go get now, clearly. But the only one left around here is like, oh, 1, 3, and 7. Okay, I might quickly go and grab number 1, go home, drop off some things, see how my house is holding up. If I have the time, go and get 3 and 7 as well, and really just clear my map of all the confetti of gubs that I've got on there. There's another firing range joint over here, like the tactical center, which is good to know. Not gonna raid it now though, because I've already wasted most of my day doing zigzags all across the countryside, trying to make myself back to my house. Which I feel like was a good use of my time. But, okay, so that's there. Let's mark you. What are we? We're not even close to 700, so we'll just keep heading into the mountains and see what we can find. This is good. Whoever it was, there's a couple of people, but whoever it was who tweeted at me or DM'd me or commented on a video telling me about the 700 thing, thank you for that, because that is very valuable information for me to have and should make finding these sausages a bit easier, like if you're going to a Bunnings car park on a Saturday. So it's there, but I'm still... Ooh, yep, okay. I'm past 700, so maybe it is back here somewhere. Trust the marker, Josh. Trust in your markers. Although, can I even see it in the fog, or am I shit out of luck? The fog's finally clear, but it's not especially helpful because I cannot see any sign of life from the derpo. It may just be gone. Maybe I've missed my chance. Maybe it spurted out its orange plume and I wasn't even there to see it. Oh, it's like, you know, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, did it actually make any sound? Well, if a derpo spews its gubs out forth and no one's there to see it, did it even do it in the first place? I'm going further into the woods. This isn't gonna help. It's way further than 700 meters. I'm just desperate though, because where the shit is this thing? Nah, I think I've done my dash. I'm not gonna find it. I must have missed it in the fog. That's pretty upsetting. Oh, well, I'm out of time, so come on, Lance Armstrong. Let's get yourself back home again and get yourself set up. There's an SMG, not quite at home waiting for you, but it's gonna be there in a moment. We'll go craft that up, compare the tier 5 Magnum that I found with the one I crafted, see which one is better. I want to give it a crack, want to see how it goes. I'll use it on Horde Night and see if it's any good. It's just that 6-shot capacity that makes me not trust it. I can't trust my own shots. I can't trust low ammo capacities. I'm not good enough for that. There's Bobby Boars, which is good to know because that's just around the corner from my digs, and there it is. Look at ya. Got a bit of an eyesore growing out the side of your face now with that horde base I've constructed, but the balcony at the top is looking pretty spiffin'. Please be no one waiting in the foyer of my house. Just a mow down the road, but it's all looking relatively clear, so quickly just pop you. Like that. Lovely. Let's get upstairs and drop everything off. Oh, it's good to be home. My frame rate struggles because there's lots of zombies about, but that's okay. I've got my house, I got my base, and I've got some hope again. Before I go downstairs and grab the rest of the stuff out of the bike, what's in you? Couple of cheeky tacos. Don't mind smashing a taco in the evening. That's a good time for me. Open you as well. Magazine extender mod, bipod, and no. Okay, well, I mean, that's sure. Normally I'd be excited about it, but I don't really need excess mods because I can't go sell anything anyway, but you can all go into them. Food. It'd be rude not to, you know, if someone offers you a taco, you plant your face in it and just shake it all about like you're doing the taco hokey pokey. In your back you go. I'm gonna go back downstairs, grab the rest of the stuff out of the bike again. It's almost night time. It's almost time to get crafting. I just noticed that that's the stairwell. That's the way I get back up to my house again. there's kind of like a gaping hole right to where I normally park my bike. So I might even, can I go like that? Because with my super duper springy legs, that's not too much of an ask. And actually, I was gonna say, these things should be relatively weak because they normally are when they're all broken up like that. I can make myself a nice, easy little entryway. But if I get rid of you, can I make that jump in one? No, not quite. I do need the rampy boys. Just chuck you back onto them. That'll make my life so much easier. Nice little express entryway. Yes, please. Taking all the mods out of the things I brought home, which means I can now actually scrap you and scrap the knife as well. That knife served me for a long time, but we definitely have an upgrade now. Got a better Terry the titty slapping turret as well. You can go in there, I assume. Wait, where am I putting my turrets? Or have I... electrical? Maybe? No, I've forgotten where I put my friends. Okay, well, I'll chuck you in there. These are the two magnums though, so real quick, let's have a gander at you. You're doing 101.2. You're doing 106.1. I don't know which is the one that I found, which is the one that I made, but that is definitely the better one, so you can get scrapped back into pistol parts. Cheers, big ears. Do I want to use you? I'll find some mods to chuck into you and see how we go for horde night, because I do have quite a bit of 44. There's a big old stack of steel waiting for me in there. Cheese knackers. I'll chuck you into there and take you out in a moment because I do need to start getting cracking on with the SMG. What do you need? 15 handgun parts, steel, duct tape, scrap polymers, and springs. Okay, well, I should have more than enough. Ooh, I've only just got enough handgun parts. I need to start prioritizing finding and scrapping anything to do with pistols, because if I find the Dolce schematic and I don't have the parts for it, I'm gonna be a bit upset, and I assume it's gonna be, it's not actually called the Dolce, it's called the Desert Vulture. There we go. I have to go into like the Woodle UI I have that rename stuff and change that to Dolce so I can type what I think and actually find it. So you need 18 handgun parts to make you. I'm definitely going to need to go on a pretty important endeavor to go and find a bunch of those bad boys, assuming I ever find the bloody schematic for that. But that's a later Josh problem. SMG 5, steel, duct tape, polymers, and springs. I already said that. Steel, duct tape, polymers, and springs. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to finally have this thing. I want to see, can I like... Yeah, I can. Good, I can... Yes, I can reach all of it. I can upgrade the spikes or repair the spikes from up here. That's all nice and lovely. I do need to go through and fix up the windows. There's a lot of broken windows around here and the blinds too. Maybe I just get rid of the blinds. Are they actually serving a purpose? I do like though, in the evenings when the sun's shining past Dishon, you get like the nice reflections on the wall. It's just the little things that make me feel more immersed in this world than just, you know, nothing. Put you back into there, swap you back to that one, and chuck you back away. Although I've got way too many hammers. I'll scrap all of you, because extra iron is always a good thing. Thank you very much. Chucking into this one. I'm doing pretty okay. Although I do probably need some more cement. I need some more sand. Okay, hang on. Give me all of you. Give me all of you. I can turn stones into sand and get some more sticky stuff going. Well, with that, the sun is setting on today, but it's also setting on this episode. We're doing pretty good. The SMG we're ready to go by the morning, which is heckin' exciting. Maybe, given I do need pistol parts and my horde base is kind of done, maybe to like break in the SMG once I put all the mods and stuff on it. And maybe even the Magnum as well. Although, like, do I replace the AK with the SMG? And then replace, like, the pistol with the Magnum? Because then I kind of still have both, just in slightly different forms. Because I'm not spec'd into the assault rifles at all. I'll have to have a look at the stats, because you're spitting out. What are you doing? Let's have a look at you. You're doing 55 damage, and you've got 33 rounds in you. So that's, like, near enough, like... 1,500 damage in a couple of seconds. That's a lot of damage you're putting down range, which nothing else can really compete with. Like, you're doing about the same damage, actually. So between the two, I'm actually pretty well stocked. But if I start changing those things out, it's all going to depend on what the SMG has. So I'm going to have to come back and find out what the SMG has in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.